everybody! Thank you for showing up on a Sunday night to hang out with me and do a little travel trivia this evening. I have a weird light over top of my head, but if I turn it off, then it's way too dark and you won't be able to see me, so I'll just have to settle for looking angelic this evening. I'm just gonna pull up my chat on my phone because I'm trying to multitask here. And say hi to some people. Holy cow, 13 people in here already. Thanks for joining. I know this isn't my regular Saturday night social, but last night was kind of date night for my husband and I, and so I thought tonight I'm going to just do some fun travel trivia with you guys, and I won't be on a super long time. We'll just do some trivia, and then I'll let you guys get on with your week. I want to say hi to, start at the top, to Who's Your Back Outdoors, In the Woods with Wolfie, Unofficial Bucket List Family, hi, thank you for joining. Mad Talk TV, what does Wanderlust mean? It means you have a lust to wander the world. You want to go travel and see everything. You're just lusting for that adventure. Elf Lord's Journeys, hello, thank you for joining. And TriStar Travelers, hi, thanks for coming. This light is driving me crazy. Who else do we have? Tootsie Rolling Stone Travels. Hi, thank you for joining. Happy Sunday. I hope you had a great weekend. And Ralph's Trekking and More. Ralph, I can always count on you. I hope you're somewhere warm and snuggly right now, enjoying yourself and you didn't have any more bad days. Ability Mom of Two. Hello, Leah, sweetheart. How are you? Thank you for coming. And Skylark Birdo, my buddy. Hey, Birdo, thank you for coming. Awesome, awesome. It's good to see you. Country Girl Paranormal. Hi, my new friend that I met this week. I can't remember what stream I met you in, but I know I met you this week, so thank you for showing up and checking out my stream. And who else? Sharing is Caring. Hi, thank you for coming. Welcome. I think I'm catching up here. And there we go. Oh, Sharing is Caring is here because of Leah. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Awesome. Buddy's daughter come home Friday night, but the 3-year-old will need prayers. Oh, right, Ralph. Well, at least one is home. That's good. And prayers going out to the little one. Hopefully everything turns out okay. Bottle Caps. Hi. Thanks, buddy. Thank you for coming. He's sitting pretty at 10 degrees over on his island paradise. Well, it's minus 15 here. Maybe I'll just have to do the whole stream with my arm up in the air to cover that light. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you guys for coming. I'm just going to make sure. What's my elevator pitch to people who never travel? I don't know. Travel's the only thing that you can do that is going to just change your life forever. Going to school is fine. I don't have an elevator pitch. Travel is awesome. I'm addicted. Once you go, you'll be addicted. Even with some of my travel horror stories, I'm still totally addicted. I love seeing the world. I love meeting new people. I love different ecosystems and types of nature. I love different cultures. I love trying new foods. Everything about travel is addictive to me. So I hope you get to try some if you're not a big traveler. That's to Mad Talk TV, by the way. Date night trumps everything else. Yes, we watched the weirdest horror movie. Velvet Buzzsaw? Weird. Okay. Your money comes back, time doesn't travel. Right. It's something that makes you richer. I don't know. You'll have no regrets on your deathbed if you've traveled the world and seen all the things that you can see. So what's the talk today, Leah asks? Well, today we're going to talk about travel movies. So perfect for, what was your name? I don't want to say it wrong. People get mad when they say their name wrong. Mad Talk TV. So if Mad Talk TV is looking for some travel inspiration, I've got some good movies to help do that. Ralph. Oh, I missed something about Ralph. Is Ralph sick? Oh, Ralph is parked. All right, so I do have to do one little thing before we start our trivia. I got something in the mail today. Well, not today. I got something in the mail last week, actually. And I forgot to open it during my last live stream. I don't know if you can hear that, but it shakes, it makes sounds, and it's from Food Forest Permaculture. Bottle caps, you know this guy. Hey, Centroid Aerial Images, welcome, thank you for coming. I'm going to open my gift from Food Forest Permaculture, who does lots of growing things, juicing, vegetable gardens, getting soil prepared for growing. He's just a fantastic gardener, and he juices a lot. He did a live stream today where he juiced some root from Peru that I'd never heard of, and he made this really cool juice. But he sent me some stuff. There it is, Food Forest Permaculture. Go check out his channel if you like gardening or anything like that. Sent me some stuff on his channel, but also on how to fix my soil, because my garden gets these little cutworms and stuff, so he's going to try and help me fix my soil. And he sent me some seeds. He sent me some zinnia seeds, and he sent me some basil seeds, and some iceberg lettuce, awesome, and some parsley, so I can put some in my herb garden and some in my veggie garden. Thank you, Food Forest Permaculture. That is awesome. I cannot wait for seed starting season to begin, which is like April around here. I know Bottle Caps probably has a full garden going right now on the island. Let's see what the chat is saying. They're talking about pizza and wings. Unofficial bucket list, just watched Braveheart before we went to Scotland. Very good movie to get inspired for Scotland. Very historically inaccurate. I actually have a blog post on my blog about just how inaccurate Braveheart is. But it's still a really good movie. Still got you really pumped for Scotland. Yeah, I know, Leah. Very nice. What a nice gift, hey? I didn't even ask him for that. We just got to chatting, and I said I like to garden, and he said, what's your address? I'll send you some seeds. So, really generous guy. All right, bye. Who's your back outdoors? Thank you for coming, even if just for a little bit. You'll have to watch the replay to find out what the travel questions were. Okay, yes, we do have a short season of Lord's Journeys, and one hailstorm can ruin everything. So that's what happened to my vegetable garden last year. Robin Hood Rich, hi, I'm glad you could make it. Thank you for coming to the stream. Big Fish, awesome movie, Mad Talk TV. That's with Ewan McGregor, right? I love that movie. I wish I had agreed with him. I can't even keep a cactus. I'm not good with indoor houseplants, but I can grow stuff out in my garden. All right, so today's topic for travel trivia is travel movies, or movies that inspire wanderlust. So I'm going to tell you the rules because there are some new people here, and I kind of changed the format a tiny little bit. Oh, sorry, I haven't had dinner yet. My husband was smoking a ham in the smoker outside, and something happened, and the temperature actually started going down. So he's cooking the ham in the oven right now, and I'm like, I gotta go do my live stream. So I'll eat dinner after, but my stomach is grumbling. Okay, so I have chosen, stupid light, I have chosen 10 movies that, for me, inspire wanderlust. And I tried to pick popular ones so that everyone would have a chance of guessing them. And I'm going to give you three clues each for these movies. If you guess the movie on clue number 1, you get 3 points. If you guess the movie after clue number 2, you get 2 points. And if you guess the movie after the 3rd clue, you get 1 point for that. Yeah, this isn't going to be a very long stream, Elf Lord, because I need to eat. Unless he brings me a plate of ham in here and you can watch me eat it. So the first person that answers the question in my chat stream, so I can try and hold it up for you on my phone so you can see that that's what I saw first, will get the point. And after 10 questions, the person with the most points at the end gets to choose a lucky rabbit's foot. I have tons of different colors. I got pink, I got red, I got brown, I've got blue, I just dropped one, I have purple, and I have green in another bag somewhere. It looks like a pickle. So Ugh. So you get to pick a lucky rabbit's foot, and if you're willing to share your mailing address with me, I will send you a lucky rabbit's foot. Ability Mom says, let's do this. Okay, Elf Lord's Journey hasn't had dinner yet either, so he's hoping that it's going to be a short stream as well. Everyone is posting pictures of food. Why? You guys are evil. All right, okay. So I wrote out, look at this list. I wrote a list of over 150 travel movies that I love. All that on the back, double column on the front. Not all of these I have seen. Some of these I Googled, but all the ones that I love are on this list. And then I had to pick 10, which was quite difficult. Ralph's Trucking. I can't win anything. Mad Talk TV. That rabbit's foot has my name on it. I don't think the rabbits were very lucky. Well, these aren't real rabbits' feet, so the rabbits were lucky. Okay. Elf Lord's Journey wants an all-expense-paid trip to Banff. I can't afford that at the moment. I will send you a rabbit's foot if you win. Okay, yes, there are a lot of travel movies on Official Bucket List, so maybe I'll post all 150 of them afterwards. So question number 1, movie number 1. Are you ready? Get your typing fingers ready. The first person to guess it in the chat will get 3 points if they guess it on the first guess. So clue number 1. Very vague. This movie is predominantly set in Italy. There's lots of movies set in Italy, so I don't know if that's going to help you very much. If anybody can guess it right off of that clue, you get 3 points. Marissa Igaba, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining the stream. You came right on time. We're just starting the travel trivia right now. I don't think, did I miss anybody else coming in? If I missed, Dat Sonic, hi, I missed you coming in. Sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. Welcome to the trivia. Italy the movie. Oh my gosh! Tootsie Rolling Stone Travels guessed it right off the bat. Under the Tuscan Sun was the movie that I picked to start. And Elf Lord's Journey was right after. And yes, there's lots of movies, bottle caps, that were in Italy. So that's 3 points for Tootsie Rolling Stone Travels right off the bat. Ah, where's my pen? You get a bright pink Sharpie. My second clue was it's about a newly single woman looking to rebuild her life in a new country. And it's specifically set in Tuscany. And Diane Lane's character rebuilds a dilapidated farmhouse with the help of Polish workers. So it's very cheesy. It's actually based off of a cookbook. I don't know if anybody knows that. It was the author of the movie. It's kind of like a true story, very embellished for the movie, but she actually wrote an Italian cookbook and put her story in between the pages of the recipes. And so that's what the movie was based off of. So all those scenes where Diane Lane is carrying out all this food for the Polish workers, that's all stuff that's in her cookbook. So I want to say hi to Dwayne, who came in. Hello, Dwayne. I hope everything's good for you and you had a good weekend. Oh, you know what? In the Woods with Wolfie, I still owe you a rabbit's foot because you were one of my very first winners before I even had these. So you should message me your address and I will send you one because I owe you one. So you don't have to win tonight. You've already won. I'm screwed. I'm sure we don't have the same taste. I know there are a lot of movies on this list. I tried to pick popular ones. So 3 points for Tootsie Rolling Stone Travels. Well done. She loves Diane Lane, so she's good with that. All right, movie number 2. For 3 points, if you can guess it off of this clue, this movie features tons of footage from rural China, but does have some scenes set in England. But mostly it's in rural China. Okay, In the Woods with Wolfie, I will grab your address. I'm going to write a note here. I'll grab your address off your page, and I will get your rabbit's foot out to you. I don't like this game. Let's play Pictionary. So there's not a whole bunch of movies out there, actually, that are set in rural China. Unofficial Bucket List family, bye. Have a great evening. Life comes first, always. Not the Law, not the Manchurian Candidate, not The Wall. Are you guys just throwing out random words? Okay, nobody got it off the first clue. I'll give you a second clue, so now it's worth for 2 points. The setting is in the 1920s at the height of the cholera epidemic in rural China. So it has to do with cholera in China in the 20s. I don't know if anyone might not have even seen this movie. It is a beautiful movie. It's part of the reason why China's on my bucket list now. Your husband can totally help you, Leah. And I'm going to start throwing out names of actors and actresses. So if you need to Google, you can. But you don't anymore because Mad Talk TV got the right answer. It is The Painted Veil. Nice, Mad Talk TV. Aren't you glad you showed up? So 2 points for Mad Talk TV for The Painted Veil. I do pick movies I like because they're the movies that I've seen, Bottle Caps. I was going to show you pictures of the movie things, and I forgot. See, I had that all set up for you, all ready to go. There's Diane Lane in Under the Tuscan Sun, looking all tousled and carefree. In the Woods with Wolfie, my travel consultant is at work. Oh, Colorado Martini, hi, thank you for joining. Welcome, welcome. We are doing some travel trivia tonight. Yes, it is an Ed Norton classic. He's so handsome. And Naomi Watts is very pretty for the gentleman in the room. You can watch it. Yeah, it's about infidelity. So Ed Norton is a doctor. He falls in love with this beautiful girl, Naomi Watts. And they get married. She only marries him because she wants to get the heck out of her parents' house. She hates her parents and how controlling they are. And they get assigned somewhere. And she starts cheating on Ed Norton. Who cheats on Ed Norton? Come on. And with her husband in real life, actually. I think the actor's her husband in real life. And Ed Norton finds out, and he's not very happy. And so he accepts a job in rural China in the middle of nowhere, helping to cure cholera. And he drags this woman along, and she is not happy. But it's about them trying to maybe fix their relationship. But for me, the scenery was the best part of that movie. So I'm learning about new movies. My husband says these aren't real movies because they're not animated. Oh dear. Well, I was going to put like Moana on the list because that's a beautiful movie, and Up is a classic travel movie, and Finding Nemo is a classic travel movie. But I went with non-animated films, so there's your clue. None of these are animated. So we've got 2 points for Tootsie Rolling Stone Travels, 3 points, sorry, for Tootsie Rolling Stone Travels, and 2 points for Mad Talk TV. And let's get on to number 3. It's already 7:23. 16 people in here. Awesome. I'm pretty sure everybody in here is already part of my travel community. Hey, Juicy, thanks for showing up. Welcome, welcome. But if you're new, please feel free to hit the subscribe button and join in on my channel. And hit the like button if you're having fun. And share this out if you want more competition. I don't know if you want more competition. So movie number 3, clue number 1. This movie shows the hustle and bustle of India in a heartwarming way through the eyes of adventurous seniors. So there's 2 little clues in that one clue that it is about India, and it's through the eyes of seniors. I don't know if anyone has seen this one. It's a funny and cute movie, and it really shows the Indian culture, I think, really well. Oh, Mad Talk TV is sweeping it. Well done. It is, boom. It is the Best Exotic Marigold Hotel. Let me see if I can get out of the Tuscan sun here. I'll see if I can fix this screen and show you what the movie poster looks like. Because I did search up all the movie posters before I did this, so that I could show you guys. But the Best Exotic Marigold Hotel is about all these seniors. Sorry, I gotta write down Mad Talk TV. 3 points before I forget. There it is. Oh, don't do that. My computer is deciding to freeze up. Here we go. Okay. Movie poster coming up right now. There we go. There's the movie poster. Geez, are there any easy movies? I hope so. I thought some of these would be too easy. There might be some too easy ones coming up. Tootsie Rolling Stone Travel, one of her faves. Don't know any of these chick flicks. I think this is a Wes Anderson movie. Maybe? I might be wrong. It should say on that movie poster. But all these retirees have basically come and they're staying at this hotel. And the hotel, the owner and I think it's his brother they're having their own issues while all of these retirees are having their issues. And it's pretty cute. I like how the way everything sort of resolves itself. And there is a sequel to it. So if you like the first one, there is a second one you can go out and watch. And I think it's in the Jaipur area of India. Not Wes Anderson. Okay. It has a Wes Anderson feel to it. Sorry if my mic's too loud. Let me know if there's any issues with the volume or anything like that. And it stars Judi Dench, who is amazing, and Dame Maggie Smith, who I love. She's awesome. So if you haven't seen this one yet, you really should. It's a nice, cheerful movie. I don't have any really dark ones on this list. I'm not a dark kind of movie person. So, well done, Mad Talk TV. Mad Talk TV has 5 points in total now with the lead. And Tootsie Rolling Stone Travels has 2. So I'm going to switch out of that movie poster. Chick flicks. Okay, well, maybe I'll have to... They're all kind of chick flicky. I'm sorry, Ralph. I'm looking at them now. I suppose I could have chose a few more aggressive type movies. But the thing is, travel movies like to show change and growth over time. And so usually they're going to be a little bit chick flicky. Bottle caps. You're so mean. Okay, well maybe I'll change and do this one. This one wasn't so chick flicky. Not so chick flicky. So this movie number, so we have 4 now. You guys are making me get all messed up. Movie number 4. This movie was set in one of my favorite countries that I've ever traveled to, Iceland. So can you think of a movie that you might have seen recently that was set in Iceland? And I'm going to find the movie poster for it and see if I can add it before you guys guess what the movie is. Movie set in Iceland. Not very many movies set in Iceland. I can only think of really 2 off the top of my head. Hi there, ATGH Travels. Thank you so much for coming. We are doing some travel trivia on apparently some chick flick movies. Sorry. It's what I chose. Okay. Open. The Amazing Race, not a movie. No, it's not The Amazing Race. I am having troubles getting this image in for you. Here. Nope. Still no. Resize. There. Okay. It's not Mad Max. It's not Blue Heart. So no one's got it off clue number 1. So clue number 2. The movie features a very shy and unassuming main character who then totally breaks out of his shell when he tries to track down a photographer and a missing photo negative all throughout Iceland. So he's chasing after this photographer. This guy works for a magazine. He's been asked to dig up this old photo, and he can't find the photo negative. But he knows the photographer is somewhere in Iceland, and he has all the negatives on him. That part didn't ever make sense to me. So he just hops on a plane, and he decides to go track down this person. Ha! Tootsie Rolling Stone Travels. Got it. The Secret Life of something Mitty. I'm going to give it to you. It's The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Tootsie Rolling Stone Travels. 2 points. So the main actor is Ben Stiller. There's the movie poster for you. And he's, I don't know what's his deal in this movie, but he has like all these weird fantasies. Someone was talking about Big Fish earlier. It's very Big Fish-esque. So he has all these weird fantasies where he's like an astronaut and he's sitting in his boring life and he comes up with these weird fantasies. And then when this photo thing happens, he actually starts living out the life that he kind of always secretly wanted. And it's gorgeous. He's in Iceland when the volcano explodes, so he has to deal with all that. He's in a fishing trawler. He ends up in Greenland. It's just a really good movie, and it's so inspirational. So, and it's beautiful because it's Iceland. But yes, I like that Robin Hoodrich saying some good movies for date night. Lots of these are really good movies. Couldn't pay me to see anything with Ben Stiller. This isn't his typical role, though. This isn't one of his goofy, you know how he's always kind of playing that dumb guy? This is him actually playing a character with some depth. So, good movie. So, we have, now I'm all over the place, 5 points for Tootsie Rolling Stone Travels and 5 points for Mad Talk TV. So, we're at a tie right now. Awesome, awesome. Okay. These are all going to be so girly. You just made me realize how I picked so many girly ones. Alright, I'm going to change one. I don't know if anyone would ever have seen this one anyways. So, where is it? Now I've lost it. Okay, so, here's clue number 1 for movie number 5. Give me a non-girly one. This is not just one movie. This is a trilogy of movies. A trilogy of movies that is travel related. That's clue number 1. So if you can think of a trilogy of movies that has some really good travel destinations in it. I'm going to make this a little harder because I'm thinking off the top of my head. Oh my god! Mad Talk TV! You're killing me! My next clue is going to be it's set in New Zealand and you can actually visit the set. It is Lord of the Rings. Well done. Mad Talk TV got it first. Robin Hood, you were so close. And then Tootsie Rolling Stone Travels. Well done. Yes, so Lord of the Rings was filmed in New Zealand, and you can actually go visit Hobbit Town and the Shire. There's an actual place you can go, and you can walk inside of them and look around, walk on all the little trails. It's on my bucket list of things to do. So Mad Talk TV gets 3 points. Well done. My original movie that I was going to put for movie number 5 was Amelie. I don't know if anybody has seen Amelie. That one is set in Paris, in Montmartre. And it's French. It's all subtitled with English. And it stars Audrey Tautou, who was in the Da Vinci Code with Tom Hanks. That was my original movie that I was going to do, but I picked a more masculine one for you. Hey, Chips Outdoor Channel, welcome! Never heard of Amelie? It's really good. If you don't mind reading subtitles, it's a really good movie. It shows off Paris very well. And they chose a street in Montmartre where they put the setting, like where her apartment building was. And they actually, they redid the whole street. They moved all the cars. There was no cars allowed to park on the side of the road. They swept the cobblestone sidewalks. They put up a whole bunch of old antique posters and made it look kind of retro Paris. They did a lot of work to set the street up. So that's what I really like about it. It's like a Hemingway type Paris. But it's set in modern times. So that's one of the ones that's on my list, but not one of the clues, but In Bruges. Yeah, that's a good one. Colin Farrell. Okay, this page is done. So we got Tootsie Rolling Stone Travels with 5 and Mad Talk TV with 8. Okay, yes, bottle caps, they're all going to be chick flicks. I'm realizing that now, but there's nothing I can do about it, so because I'm not going to come up with a bunch of clues right off the top of my head. How do you watch movies in your van, Tootsie? I know, she's like the movie queen right now. Okay, this page is done. I'm getting so disorganized. It's giving me anxiety. Okay, movie number 6, I believe we're at. Leah with 0. But that's okay, because you're getting a whole bunch of good movie ideas, and you're going to teach Devin what it's like to watch a real movie. Right? Yes. Bonus. Okay, ultimate chick flick here. Sorry, gentlemen. I chose this movie simply because I was just in Vienna, and this movie is set in Vienna. And there's not a whole ton of movies that are set in Vienna, so I had to pick this one. But here's your first clue. This movie was set in Vienna. Not a lot to choose from, really. A real movie for Devin. What country was the movie Commando starring Arnold Schwarzenegger filmed in? I don't know. I've never seen it. Tootsie Rolling Stone Travels has a tablet and she uses Netflix and Hulu to watch all her movies. So I don't know if anybody knows which movie was set in Vienna, but I'll give you clue number 2, so now it's worth 2 points. The timeline for this entire movie lasts about 24 hours or so, and most of it happens at night. So it's a movie that happens during the course of one night in Vienna. Cozy, comfortable poetry. Hi, welcome. Oh, this light. I don't know which way to sit to get rid of that light. Welcome, thank you for coming. We are doing some travel trivia about travel-related movies. Movies that inspire Wanderlust. Daniel Craig filmed James Bond in Vienna? Which James Bond movie? Not Women in Gold. What would help me as clues for the actors? Well, that is clue number 3. So it's only worth 1 point now. It's not 3 Musketeers. Okay, thanks Denise for coming. No worries. So the actors in this movie that happens in the course of one evening in Vienna were Ethan Hawke and Julie Delpy. And they were actually asked to return for 2 more installments. So this is a chick flick trilogy. But all of the things that they needed to accomplish in this movie had to happen by the time they split up in the morning. And Tootsie Rolling Stone Travels gets it for 1 point. It is Before Sunrise. Total chick flick bottle caps. For 1 point. So Before Sunrise. Yes, they meet, they fall in love, and then they have to decide what to do before they fly out in the morning. And then they meet again and again in 2 more installments. So the overhead light shows off your blonde highlights. It's really distracting to me, but if I turn it off, then it looks like I'm sitting here in the dark. Aw, Tootsie Rolling Stone Travels loved Ethan Hawke, her childhood crush. Yeah, I don't know what... He's not in anything anymore, is he? I never see him in any movies anymore. Alright. I think Tootsie Rolling Stone Travels is at 6, and Mad Talk TV is at 8 right now. And no one else is on the board. We've got 2 movie buffs in the chat right now. Alright, movie number 7. This movie was set in Thailand in one of the most beautiful locations in movie history. That's clue number 1, so for 3 points. This movie was set in Thailand in one of the most beautiful locations in movie history. Poor bottle caps. I don't know if that's too vague. I thought maybe some people would get it right away. If I don't see anybody typing in the next couple seconds, I'll go on to clue number 2. Killing me with these obscure titles. Before Sunrise was a big hit. There was a movie done in my woods. Okay, for 2 points. Many claim this movie is responsible for destroying an entire ecosystem. So after this movie was filmed in this location, the setting where it was filmed at just got overrun by tourists and got destroyed. And it's actually closed down, I believe, so that the ecosystem can recover. I think they don't allow boats or anything in there anymore. I can even tell you the name of the location. It was Maya Bay in Thailand. Maya Bay. But that's not the name of the movie. Oh, I still have the other movie poster up. Sorry. I should get on that and get you the poster for the next one. It's not Bangkok Hilton. It's not Jurassic Park. Tootsie Rolling Stone Travels. You gotta pick a movie. Can't just give me a list. It's cheating. Let's see if I can add the movie poster while you guys are guessing. It's not The Hangover. The Hangover 3, right? The Hangover 3 was in Thailand, or was it 2? But it wasn't in Maya Bay. What is happening? Sorry, I'm slightly distracted because I'm trying to read the chat and I'm trying to get the movie poster loaded. Why is it being a pain in the butt? Dwayne doesn't know the answer. Oh, come on. Sharing is caring. Oh, wait, sorry, sharing is caring. Tootsie Rolling Stone Travels tricked me with her ha-ha first, but it is the beach. Why will this not? I think I got too much running on my computer. It is the beach. Good old Leo DiCaprio. Shirtless Leo DiCaprio, may I add. See, I'm sorry, I added girl movies. It's because I'm a girl. But yeah, this was filmed in Maya Bay, and Maya Bay was basically unknown at the time. And obviously, when you watch this movie, you'll see just how beautiful this little inlet is. And then they opened it up to the public after the movie because all these backpackers and tourists wanted to come see it, and they were doing like boats of people from China, like they did tours straight from China into Maya Bay. So it was just boatloads of these tourists, and the bay just got destroyed. The boats and the oil and grease in the water wrecked the coral and stuff inside, and people were leaving their trash on the beach and like urinating and stuff on the beach, and they just wrecked it. So Maya Bay is now closed down, and I think I read it's gonna be closed down for at least another 6 years while they try and get the ecosystem to recover, all because of this movie. But it is a good movie. It's actually mostly about drugs, but it has a very gorgeous location. So Tootsie Rolling Stone Travels got 2 for that. So you are ahead now. You're with 9 points, and Mad Talk TV has 8 points. Oh, what is Robin Hood saying? I saw a video about it recently. Everything got so ugly. Yeah, they just... Why go to a location if you're not going to have any respect for it? Right? I don't know. That makes me mad because it is such a beautiful place. But hopefully it will be able to recover if people can just stay out of there for a little while. I'm glad you're having fun, Dwayne. Yeah, sharing is caring. I thought you had it, but she snuck in ahead of you just a little bit. I don't know if The Beach is on Netflix. Before Sunrise isn't, because I tried to find it before we went to Vienna so I could watch it, and it's not there. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty was, last time I checked. And Under the Tuscan Sun is, because I just saw it the other day. I don't know about The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel, or Amelie, or Lord of the Rings. I think Lord of the Rings might be. Okay, movie number 8. Are you ready? Get those fingers going. I hope that this will be easy based off clue number 1. Here, let me just transition away from the beach. This movie starts mainly inside a hotel in Tokyo, but it soon takes you all over the crazy, vibrant city in Japan. So this movie starts in a hotel in Tokyo. I'm seeing some new faces here. Irish Whiskey Paranormal, Carolina Tony. Hey, welcome to our travel trivia. Giving you some ideas on some good travel-based movies that might inspire you to go out and explore the world, or at least explore the world from your couch. These are all really good, Leah. Really good movies. Mad Talk TV nailed it on the first clue. It is Lost in Translation. I'm going to have to start adding up your guys' points. Tootsie Rolling Stone Travels, you were at 9. And Mad Talk was at 8, so now Mad Talk's at 11. It's like you guys are playing leapfrog here. It is Lost in Translation, which is it's kind of a slow movie, but it's really good. You get into it as it goes along. It stars Bill Murray, who I love. Sorry, Robin Hood Rich. It's got Bill Murray and Scarlett Johansson, the most unlikely pairing of people. I should get you the movie poster if I can do it and talk at the same time. So you think it's going to be like a love story between the two of them because they're in this hotel. They're kind of isolated on their own. They're not together. They're two different guests. But they meet in the hotel bar and they're kind of commiserating about how they're kind of lonely and their significant others are, well, her significant other is busy. I think he's like a kind of a washed up star who's there for like a booze commercial, if I remember correctly. It's been a little while since I watched it. But you think they're gonna like hook up and you're kind of like, oh, Bill Murray and Scarlett Johansson, that's a big difference there. But then it just mostly turns into this little friendship between them. Oh my lord. I'm trying to resize this image so it will fit. And here we go. And yeah, so then they start going all over Tokyo together doing like karaoke and I don't know, what else is there? Trying new foods and they just have a good time together. And I don't really remember. I remember the ending. I was kind of like, I'm not really sure what the meaning of that movie was, but I think it had something to do about self-confinement and then breaking out of your shell and trying new things. Anyways, but it was a good movie and it really showed off Tokyo really well. And Tokyo's never been a place that I really wanted to go to, but when I watched that movie, I was like, I think I want to go there. So that is 3 points for Mad Talk TV. So Mad Talk TV is at 11, I believe. And Tootsie Rolling Stone Travels is at 9. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. And so no one else is on the board. I'm sorry, guys, if these are too hard. All right, we've got 2 more. Timing's pretty good. I don't want to stay on too much longer because I can hear my husband eating the ham out there. I can hear forks clinking. I'm so hungry. The meaning was to get you to spend money. Robin Hood Rich would have had 6. Oh dear. But I'm hoping you guys are getting some good ideas for some things to watch. If you're bored one evening and can get a hold of some of these movies. Movie number 9. Okay, I am an English teacher. I took a lot of English classes growing up, and I took one on the 1920s American expat movement. So this movie I really loved because I recognized a lot of names. But if you like the 1920s American expatriate literature movement, then you would like this movie as well. So think writers like Ernest Hemingway, Scott F. Fitzgerald, Gertrude Stein. If you know any of those writers, you'll know exactly what city I'm talking about because this is where they moved to when they expatriated from the States. I was wondering if you could hear him chewing the ham. No, but I can hear all the forks clinking and stuff. So if you know who Ernest Hemingway is and who Scott F. Fitzgerald is, you'll know where they moved to, and you might be able to figure out what movie I'm talking about from that clue. Because in the movie, these people are actually characters. So that's clue number 1. Worth 3 points if anybody gets it right now. He's the Japanese Dos Equis guy. It's not Moulin Rouge. Same time setting, though. Tootsie Rolling Stone Travels, you're close. But they don't have Scott F. Fitzgerald or Ernest Hemingway or Gertrude Stein in Moulin Rouge. So, good night, Elf Lord's Journey. I'm sorry you didn't get any points. I hope you got some good ideas for movies to watch, though, in the future. All right. Oh, I don't even have to say clue number 2. Mad Talk TV. You got it. Jeez, Mad Talk TV knows movies. Holy cow. 3 points. So this movie is called Midnight in Paris. It plays with time, where the main character magically goes back and forth between modern-day Paris and 1920s Paris, but he hangs out with the literature group. So he hangs out with Ernest Hemingway, and he hangs out with Gertrude Stein, and he goes to the salons and talks about literature, and he meets Scott and Zelda Fitzgerald and goes partying with them. It's like my dream come true because I love that period of literature. And it is Owen Wilson is the main actor, and Rachel McAdams is also in it. She's set to marry him, but they are so wrong for each other. And so Owen Wilson, really enjoys going back in time and hanging out with all these people because he cannot stand his fiancée, which is kind of funny. It is time travel, basically. He gets into, like, 1920s cars, and then they drive off into the past, is how it happens. See if I can find the movie poster for you. Why don't you want to work? It's a really cool movie. I especially like the portrayal of Scott and Zelda Fitzgerald. If you like any of those stories, then you would probably really like this movie. Come on. There we go. There's the movie poster. Yeah, they really captured the feel of 1920s Paris really well. He even goes back a little further in time to La Belle Epoque, which is when Moulin Rouge was kind of there, like the late 1800s. So, yeah, he actually goes to the Moulin Rouge, I think. Anyways, really good movie. Kind of time travel-y and fun. Mad Talk TV is now at 14 points to Tootsie Rolling Stone's 9. Never heard of it, but now it's on my list. Awesome. It's a good movie. I didn't pick any movies that I hated, by the way, just so that you know. These are all excellent movies, if not a little girly. Random Things. Hi, welcome. Thanks for coming. Thank you for joining. We're almost done, actually, where I'm on my very last movie trivia question. But I can, if you want, I can share this big giant list with you too, because there's some really good ones on there too that aren't mentioned in this trivia. Ask me a 20-point question. Okay, this movie made me cry. So this is a sad one for boys and girls. It's a poignant movie. So this tearjerker movie depicts what it is like to walk Spain's Camino de Santiago hike, commonly just referred to as the Camino. Hello, NS Modeler Tim. Welcome. You came right at the last trivia question. I secretly like chick flicks. Well, these are all good. They're not about romance. None of these are really about romance. They're all about self-discovery and finding, like, seeing the world and, like, finding your place in the world. None of them are really, well, Before Sunrise is a romantic one, but that's about it. Mad Talk TV, when your rabbit's foot, please rub it for me and send me luck. It's not called The Walk. I'll give you one more clue, so now it's for 2 points. This movie focuses on a father whose son actually died doing this walk, doing the Camino walk. So he's taken his son's ashes, and he's going to kind of spread them and finish the hike for his son. Tootsie Rolling Stone Travels got it. It's The Way. I bawled the whole movie. But it's really beautiful. This walk goes right along the coast of Spain. It's gorgeous. I want to walk the Camino. I probably have to wait till my kids are older and either can do it with me or can stay with friends because it'll take me forever. But it's a gorgeous, gorgeous hike. It's kind of like similar to the West Coast Trail, I guess, here in Canada, or what's the trail that they do in Wild with Reese Witherspoon? The trail that's down California all the way up the States. It's very much like that. You're kind of crossing the country via this trail, but the views are really beautiful. The scenery is gorgeous, and then the story of this father trying to deal with the death of his son is heartbreaking. But it's a really good movie. How high is the hike? I don't know. At some point, they're walking over these cliffs, and you can see the ocean way far below. So I don't know. I haven't researched the hike myself, but thank you, Pacific Coast Trail. That's it. Thank you, Tootsie Rolling Stone. Another one I'd like to do. But yes, Mad TV. If you don't wanna share your address, if you're not comfortable with that, you can definitely give the rabbit's foot to somebody else. Totally fine with that. I'm not gonna force anybody to share their address with me. That's not something I would do. So you can definitely spread the love if you want. But these are all excellent movies. I hope you want to see at least one or two of them. I have this huge, massive list of other ones that I really either really liked or want to see. Some of them are funny, like I picked Couples Retreat as one of them, which has Vince Vaughn in it. It's ridiculous, but they go to Bali, I believe, and stay at this gorgeous resort, so that's why I chose it, because it's kind of like a travel movie. So I tried to pick some fun ones. Captain Ron makes you want to go sailing around the Caribbean. Movies like that. Yeah, I don't know. I could definitely write this list out in a blog post, and I could link it in the comments below when I'm done. Let's see. Mad Talk TV. Oh, people disappear on that trail. Which one? The Camino or the Pacific Coast Trail or the West Coast Trail? We brought up 3 now. So only 2 people have points on the board, and everyone else was here for movies to watch in the future. Yeah, right? You're here to learn. Nothing wrong with that. Address is not a problem. I'll take the foot next time. Gonna give mine to Sharing is Caring if they accept. All right, Sharing is Caring. Would you like a lucky rabbit's foot? If so, you're gonna have to DM me your address. Probably best way is to follow me on Twitter, and then you can DM me. But there's lots of colors to choose from. I'll hold them up. There's green, too. Oh, good Lord. There we go. So there's green as well, if you want. It looks like a tiny little fuzzy pickle. So whatever you want to do, Mad Talk TV, if you want it for yourself, you can just send me your address. Sharing is Caring sounds like, I don't know. You guys figure it out. No big deal. Somebody will DM me an address, right? On Twitter? Decisions. And Leah wants to have the list of movies. Okay, I'm going to do a big, huge blog post on awesome travel movies to watch. The Pacific Coast Trail. The mountain trail covers a couple of states. Yeah, so do you think people get lost, Irish Whiskey Paranormal, or do you think like bad stuff happens? I think Ability Mom already has a Lucky Rabbit's Foot, Mad Talk TV. I gave her one in a Christmas card. Good game. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Tootsie Rolling Stone Travels. Do you have an address? Because you kind of truck around in your van all the time. Do you have a permanent address? It's a good... I'm not sure. Like, would I send it to your family if you won? Foul play mostly. Interesting. I'm going to have to do a little more research on this Pacific Coast Trail. All right. Perfect, Mad Talk TV. Sounds good. I'll be looking forward to your message. If you want... Whoops. I don't know if you have Twitter, but this is my Twitter handle, so you can DM me there if you like. In the Woods with Wolfie, I need to start watching movies. It's hard. You don't want to spend all your time watching TV, but there are some really good movies out there that kind of show you the world, places where you might never ever get to go. It's nice to watch those. All right, I'm glad you had fun. Thank you everybody for coming. It is 8 o'clock. I haven't had dinner yet, and I am definitely gonna go eat some dinner. So thank you all for coming to Travel Trivia. I hope you got some good inspiration and some movies to watch in the future. Look out for a blog post coming soon with my big huge list, and I will share all of the travel movies that I could think of with you guys to help you further along the way. So I hope you guys all have a good night. Thank you so much, and have a good week. So bye.